Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining me. My name is Megan Stevens, and I am with Megan Stevens Real Estate in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm in the Summerlin area. My broker is Realty One Group, and that is on Charleston and Town Center in Summerlin. So, I wanted to come on here and just talk a little bit about why it is everybody seems to be moving to Las Vegas. We're so happy about it, but there's definitely a supply and demand issue. There's not enough inventory and houses available for all the people moving here right now, which is why the builders are just building. They keep going so that there's enough housing for everybody. But there's definitely some reasons why that is, and I wanted to kind of talk through that a little bit so you can better understand and then see if you might even consider wanting to move here yourself. Okay, so for Las Vegas, the number one reason I would say that people are moving here, mostly retirees are moving here, but we are getting a lot of younger people that are making that choice as well. And the reason is because of our tax basis in the state of Nevada. We do not have an income tax here, and the reason for that is because we get most of our revenue from tourism, from the casinos, from gaming, and so we do not have an income tax, which is great. Usually, states that don't have an income tax, however, have high property taxes, but we don't have that either. So we do not have an income tax, and we also have a low property tax rate. In Clark County, it is under 1%. So if you're in the Summerlin area, for example, you'll be at about 0.87% for your property taxes, and that allows you to be able to spend more on your house and to get more bang for your buck on what you purchase in regards to real estate out here. So, for example, let's say you were going to move to Dallas. In Dallas, their property tax rate is about 2.5%. So that is almost $600 a month on a $300,000 house, and doesn't allow you to necessarily get the house that you want because you're spending so much for your budget on taxes. So that's a huge reason why people are moving here to Nevada, and we are one of the best states in the country for taxes. So if you want to save money, you believe in personal freedom and responsibility, and having the money in your pocket as opposed to going to the government, Las Vegas is a great option for you. Now, because we get the money from the casinos for revenue for our state, we're not lacking. Our infrastructure is great. The parks are well maintained. It's beautiful out here. The hiking trails, our airport, nothing is lacking. The only thing maybe a little bit that could use some work would be the schools. But aside from that, this is not a city that's falling apart. It looks good, it's clean, it's maintained, and exactly what you would hope to get. So the second reason that people, aside from taxes, are moving to Las Vegas is because of our weather, obviously. So we don't have crazy weather here. We do not have tornadoes. We do not have hurricanes, of course. We don't have crazy monsoons or like Phoenix, for example, they're nearby us. They have similar weather, but in the summertime, they have these huge downfall monsoons, which create crazy flooding and a lot of issues with that. So we don't really have that here in Las Vegas. We don't have snow, of course, unless you're in a higher elevation area, and doesn't really rain that much. So that's one less thing you have to worry about, the weather. It's pretty consistent, sunny, bright, beautiful every day. So that's the second reason I'd say people are moving to Las Vegas. The third reason, there's a lot to do here, a lot of hidden gems that people wouldn't even be aware of. So, for example, about 30 minutes away from where I am in Summerlin, we have Mount Charleston, which is a mountainous area that you can go skiing. It's almost year-round, so that gives you, if you like to ski, it's not that far away, so it's great. It's a 30-minute drive. You can go for the day, have fun with your family, and then go home. We also have Lake Mead, which connects through to the Colorado River. And it is absolutely gorgeous over there. And it's a hidden little gem. There's an area called Willow Beach that I love to go to with my dogs to go swimming, kayaking. It's surrounded by mountains. There's eagles in the sky. It's, just absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. Clean water, and you can go boating. And then, like I said, it connects through to Lake Mead. And there's lots to do there as well. You can go fishing with your family. We also have the casinos. We've got great restaurants, amazing fine dining out here. If you're a foodie, Vegas is the place for you. I mean, you can't get enough of all the different restaurants that come in and get set up in these casinos, and even locally, in your local neighborhood. There's great coffee houses. I'm in Summerlin. We have downtown Summerlin near us, and we've got Wolfgang Puck. We've got Andiron, which is an awesome steakhouse. So you have some great fine dining options and a lot of really awesome casual dining options as well, all throughout the Las Vegas Valley. So, and then of course the shows, on the Strip. You can't get that in just any regular city. So there's lots to do. We're a 24/7 town when you get down on the Strip, and so you're never going to be bored here, believe me. Proximity as well is another reason that people want to move here. We have a great international airport at McCarran Airport where you can go, all over the world from here, direct flight. And I love our direct flights that we have going to Hawaii, which is really nice. Also, it's only an hour flight to go to Los Angeles, San Diego, San Francisco. So it makes it just so easy to get to those coastal towns that a lot of people are like, oh, I would miss the Pacific Ocean. I would miss the ocean. It's an hour flight to get over there, and then you don't have to deal with all the taxes of actually living in that place. So proximity is another thing. If you don't want to get on a flight because of COVID, of course, jump in your car. It's a 4-hour drive, 5-hour drive to get to where you want to be. You can go to Flagstaff within 2 hours to go to the mountains and enjoy the beautiful trees. You can go to Phoenix, about 4 hours. San Diego's about 4 hours. Los Angeles about 4 hours, etc. So there's close proximity to lots of stuff where we're located here in Las Vegas.